Hi, in this video we are going to learn how the X-ray works. So here is the X-ray machine and here is the detector. Just imagine, okay? And the person standing facing the detector, okay? The X-ray machine releases the X-rays, and these X-rays, when passed through the object or the person, reaches the detector, and then the image is produced, and this image is called X-ray film. Now, what makes some structures black and the others white on an X-ray film? Or what determines the color of different objects on the X-ray film? There are three factors: A, the density of an object; B, the thickness of an object; and C, the exposure time. So we start with the density. Now, the denser objects like metal, bones, right, they will be bright on the X-ray film. So the denser the object, the more it blocks the X-rays from passing it to the detector. So it means the denser object blocks the X-rays. So here we have two examples. Again, the X-ray machines and the detector. Now we put here example A, which is not so dense, and here is the example B, which is very dense. So in case of example A, more and more X-rays will pass and reach detector to produce an image on the X-ray film, which will be dark, like lungs or air. In case of B, more and more X-rays will be blocked and the image will be bright, like bones and metal. So in this case here, air will be darker, right, because it's light and it does not block the X-rays. Bones and metals, they are very dense, so they block the X-rays, so they will be bright. And here is the image, the X-ray film, okay? So look at the air or the lungs, which contains air. It's darker compared to the other structures. Now in case of the bones and metals, they are dense, so they are bright. Now the second is the thickness of an object. Now if the object is thick, it will again block the X-rays, so it will be brighter, right? So the thicker the object, the brighter it will be on the X-ray film. Now here we have three examples: A, B, and C. As you can see, the thickness is changing. A is thin, C is thicker. So in case of the A, more and more X-rays will pass. Like I give you here example, let's say all the X-rays are passed, and it will produce image which will be very dark or darker. So in case of the B, the X-rays will pass through the object and some X-rays will be blocked, so the image will be not so darker, it will be less dark or gray. In case of the C, more and more X-rays are blocked and the image will be bright. So in this example, if we look at here to this X-ray film, look at the heart, which is very bright compared to other structures. So the heart contains blood vessels, fat, and other tissue. In case of the lungs, which contains air, it is darker. So the exposure time, it's very important that a person or the object is exposed within the limited range of exposure time. If it is exposed longer, the longer the exposure to X-rays, the darker will be the image, so it is called the overexposure. If a person is exposed for the shorter period of time, the image will be brighter and it's called underexposure. So here we have two examples, A, and let's say we overexpose this person over more than 5 minutes over the normal time, and the image will be produced which is very dark. So overexposure to the X-rays will create darker image, like in this example. Now this is called the overexposure X-rays. If you see a film like this one, it's the overexposure, and it will not allow you to see the normal structure or any pathology. So this is not good quality. And then in case of the B, let's say we do not allow the X-rays or the object to be exposed for a normal time, and it's less than normal time, so the image will be brighter. So here, this is called the underexposure, because the shorter the exposure, the brighter will be the image. And in this case, again, it's not a good quality. So overexposure and underexposure. Now, if we summarize what we have learned, so we have black and white. Black is called radiolucent and white is radio opaque. So we start from black and go towards white. Now black or dark, then we have gray, then we have off-white, and then we have white. Now things that are dark or black on the X-ray film are air and lungs, like here. Things that are gray on the X-ray film are the soft tissue or fat, like heart, which is blood vessels, soft tissue and fats. And off-white are bones, right? And white metals. So this is all about how the X-ray works.